Hello and welcome to Let Me Be Your Game Guide. This is a little bonus episode about a little demo games. Join us as we preview games and share our first impressions for the remainder of this episode. Let me be your demo guide. Welcome to 12 Days of Demos.
Woo!
Yay!
This is a partridge in a pear tree. This episode is.
Oh yeah, the first one.
Yeah, man.
I'm so excited for Christmas.
Yeah,
Me too.
People don't know, but we're recording this in
October. I've been excited for months though, so this is like an outlet for me to get some Christmas excitement out, I think.
Yeah, I already saw Christmas ads up, and I'm like, holy cow, really, already? We haven't done Halloween yet, so
Yeah.
Seems early, but people are excited. So
Yeah. But Rylan, do you want to just describe kind of what this 12 days of demos is going to be?
Yeah, so today and for the 11 days following leading up until Christmas, we are going to be sharing with each other and with you, the listener, demos that we've been playing. So we have found some demos on the Switch or on Steam or wherever, maybe release games, maybe upcoming games, just games that we thought looked interesting, and we gave them a whirl, and we're going to talk about them. This is a pretty unstructured episode. You'll probably guess that by the length. It's going to be much shorter, but we just thought it'd be fun to give some bonus holiday fun for all of you and for ourselves. This week, I guess today, the first day, Shawn played a demo for us.
yes.
Shawn, what'd you play?
I played Neon Blood, which it sounds worse than it is. So I apologize. The title's a little interesting, but
Very holiday.
very holiday theme. Well, if you're into Die Hard, it makes sense.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Die Hard
Okay.
is a Christmas movie, so so Neon Blood is actually releasing November 26, 2024, and it is 3D/2D detective adventure game. So, did you have a question?
No, I just was going, ooh.
Oh, okay. So,
But not making any noise.
so I played the demo earlier this afternoon, and you're the main character is Axel McQueen, but Viridius, year 2053. Growing inequality drives Bright City and Blind City further and further apart until idealistic detective Axel McQueen starts a revolution to change the world in a fast-paced cyberpunk adventure.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's cyberpunk based. It's like a 3D/2D environment. So everything around you is 3D, but the characters that you're interacting with are 2D 8-bit characters, which is interesting.
Wait, so do you move through in 3D or is it like a side scroller?
No, you move in 3D,
Oh, weird.
but your character's in 2D. And the characters you interact with are in 2D, which is kind of strange, but it has like cyberpunk vibes. Like the coloring and everything is very vibrant and very bright, but also shaded in certain areas because it's like this dark cyberpunk city. And yeah, you're a detective, you're fighting crime. You're also apparently addicted to a chemical called Spark, which kind of gives you some special abilities. And so you're trying to figure out what's going on. And solving crimes, I guess. So in the demo that I played, you started off in this bar and you're trying to find this person named Silver Reinar because they're connected to this lab that someone died in. His name was Welberg. I don't really know the pretext of it, but they died and you're trying to figure out who killed them, essentially. So, yeah. So you're in this bar and you're trying to find this engineer, and you have to talk to a bunch of people inside the bar. The music's really good. It's like techno-y rock while you're in this bar, so you kind of get the vibe of
Nice.
like cyberpunky.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so you have two other people that are with you, Basilo the hacker and Varya the shooter. So they're a part of your team. They're not a part. You're a part of the police force. They're not, because you're a detective, but they're just friends that help you along. So You go into this bar. Basilo goes to the bar, gets drunk immediately. So you start there. Varya doesn't want anything to do with the bar. She's kind of just like hanging out in the corner, not really helping you. But you're looking around, you're asking some questions to some of the folks around you, what's going on, and hey, have you heard of this person, Silver? I'm looking for this person. And then you notice that there's a party upstairs. It's a 2-floor bar. And you talk to the bouncer at the bottom of the stairs. He's like, I'm not going to let you in unless you give me some money. He's like, okay, so now you have to earn some money. So you go to the bar, you talk to the bartender, and they're like, oh, I have a drinking challenge for you. I'll give you 25 credits if you drink this drink. And then it turns into like a button push, like so you don't get drunk. So it's like a sliding bar until you get to a certain point, and then you have to hit it.
Oh, okay. It's like a mini game.
Yeah,
in here.
mini game
Yeah.
inside of it. Yeah, which was pretty cool. You get your 25 credits, and then he tells you, oh, there's a fight club out back. You should go in there and fight. Okay, cool. So you go to the back bar. There's a big ring in this back bar area, and this is how you learn about the fighting mechanics, which is turn-based. So it's a turn-based fighter in this game. Reminds me of like Final Fantasy VII or like anything like that. Very similar.
Yeah, gotcha.
There's heals, there's defense, there's special skills that you have, or you can run away.
And it's like party based, I'm guessing, because you have those team members.
Yeah, but you're doing it solo right now.
Okay,
so it's
got it.
just Axel.
They
Yeah.
follow you into the alley.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. So you fight this guy, you get 50 more credits, and then you have to find a wallet for this guy who's drunk who forgot his wallet, and you're like a cop, but you're also like, give me 25 credits and then I'll find your wallet, because that's the amount of money you need left.
Because justice.
Because and that's what he says too. He's like, you're supposed to be helping me. Aren't you a part of the community? I pay enough in taxes. He's like, no, not happening.
Yeah.
Like, so
this has like a silly vibe is what I'm getting based on like the graphical style. Like your buddy gets drunk.
Yeah.
People are not being cooperative. Yeah.
It's like serious / humor.
Yeah.
Because you're like trying to find this person, but at the same time you're having fun. Your friends getting drunk at the bar and that kind of thing. So Axel has the ability to do like it's like a power where he can detect like clues around him in a certain space. So if you hit one of the buttons, it will show like where this last person's touched or where this last person went. So you go outside the bar, you eventually find his wallet by a bunch of beer cases, which makes sense. So then you come back, you get your 25 credits, and then you go upstairs and you talk to Silver. And then you have an epic fight with Silver because he thinks that you're trying to kill him. Ooh. Yeah, so it was a great game. At the end of the fight, there's another like button mash sequence where Axel does like a bunch of flips and like flips this guy and does like a really cool sequence at the end. So that was fun. But overall, game was awesome. Like, I may play it or may suggest to play it in our group in the future. The demo was only like 10 minutes. It was very short. It's just a little bit of it. And they also said in the beginning too, like, this is only a demo. Like we're still polishing it, like just letting you know, but thanks for playing. And, but just the interactions that you have, the music, the graphics were great. I like the turn-based style. It kind of just slowed things down a little, but it was also really fun. And even within the 2D platform of the characters, the graphics that they showed when they were fighting or doing those things was still fun and really well done. So, I'm pretty excited for it. So, should be a fun one. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Do you think that you'll get to play as the other characters in your party, or if they were fighting with you, you'd get to play as them as well?
I suspect if you're like fighting and that kind of thing, you'll probably get to play them as well. I don't know if they'll be solo or not. But yeah, you get a lot of different abilities. So it was very interesting. So I wonder how that grows over time. I don't suspect you get those all at first, Axel is also apparently addicted to, Spark, which I don't know what that is. At the very end, you talk to Silver after you beat him, and he finally confesses about what's going on. And there's some like secret organization that's building implants for humans, but they put a 3.0 version, which has a bunch of like code in it that's not right for humans, and it's going to corrupt a bunch of people and turn them into like an army, it sounds like. So you're trying to figure out how to stop that.
Some intrigue.
So it sounds pretty good.
So this is like when you tell me that it's like a turn-based type of thing, I'm very intrigued. Like, does this have like role-playing elements, like, or is there like upgrades to your characters and like choices like that?
I didn't see any like upgrades to your characters or like equipment that you could get or anything like that.
Yeah.
They didn't show anything like
Okay.
that in the demo. But yeah, just the fighting style was turn based. But it was pretty cool. So
Yeah, it sounds like there's like a decent amount of variation. Like you were saying, one of the people that's with you like has the ability to like sense some things. So it's not just like go from point A to point B, but there's like stuff to do and figure out along the way.
yeah.
It's like fitting for a detective.
Yeah, you had to find the clues to figure out. I mean, it was a minor thing, just finding a wallet, but you kind of went through when you were finding it. You went outside the club and you were like looking at his footsteps of where this person went, and it would like highlight where this person had been. But also, you got to see a little bit more of the city, which is like alley, cyberpunk, bright neon lights, but dark alley vibes, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So
Yeah, I'm gonna look into this.
it's very
I'm
good.
curious, especially since it's out by now. By the time
Yeah, true. Good point. It's out now, so go try it. Yeah.
Join us tomorrow for the next demo of 12 Days of Demos. Give the podcast 5 stars if you liked what you heard. You can email us with any comments, questions, or constructive criticism at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. You can also send us any game requests if there is something you would like us to review. You can find us on Instagram at letmebeyourgg, and our Patreon can be found at patreon.com/letmebeyourgg. Thank you for listening. We can't wait to see you tomorrow, and thank you so much for letting me be your demo guide. GG, y'all.
Bye.